Hey everybody, I am Jande, and we have Mo Figs on bass, we have Ty on guitar, we have Aaron on drums, and we have Devontae on keys. And the first song we are going to perform is But You off of my project, Face the Facts. Hope you enjoy.
My body, yeah. Eyes in my mind as you're loving me down. Now that you're here, yeah. Promise I won't let you down, 'cause I'm loving the way you hold me, loving the way you care. It's something about you, baby. Something about you, baby. My heart can't seem to bear. I don't want nobody but you, baby. I don't want nobody but you, baby. Yeah. Oh no, stop. Please, please don't say a word. Let me admire your canvas. It's my body, sir. No, I don't deserve what you're about to do. Let our bodies intertwine. Let me put my passion fruit juices on. Loving the way you hold me, hey. Loving the way you care. It's something about you, baby. Something about you, baby. My heart can't seem to bear. I don't want nobody but you, baby. I don't want nobody but you, baby. I don't want nobody but you, baby. No, no. Sparks are flying, heat is rising, and your body's all on mine. I'm so grateful just to have you. No matter what they say and all that we've been through, I do it all again. I'm so grateful to be loved by you. Loving the way you care. It's something about you, baby. My heart can't seem to bear. I don't want nobody but you, baby. But you. I don't want nobody but you, baby. I don't want nobody but you, nobody but you.
Our next song is also from Face the Facts by yours truly. It is called Told You So. So we're going to groove a little bit, so we hope you all enjoy it.
Morning, hope the time we had thoughts. Ask yourself, is what you lose worth the loss? I'll be everything that you thought dreams were made of. Be afraid, 'cause it's not right. Leave you in the sea, but you drown in my ocean. You're all in, but I go through the motion. It's not right. It's not right. Take you to the top while I watch you fall. There's no difference. I do this to them all. It's not right. Ay, 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 I told you so. Boy, I told you not to. Told you that I'm no good for you. Boy, I told you not to. Told you that I'm no good for you. Boy, I told you not to. Told you that I'm no good for you. Boy, I told you not to.
Welcome to Hip Hop to Health. I'm your host, Dr. Moshe Lewis. I'm excited to be joined by Jandé.
Hi, everybody.
That was just a great set that we heard. I mean, we love your music and your sound. We've got to roll back the clock and figure out and learn, where did that come from? What's your background in music? I know you've studied hard and professionally trained, so tell us about that.
So actually, it's interesting. I didn't really start digging into music, all the aspects of it, till fairly recently. I spent a lot of my time, I was an athlete. So I was an athlete, so a lot of my time was going into, I was running track at school. So once I was done with school, I was I get to zone in, focus on music, and that's when I started to learn the different DAWs, Logic, Pro Tools, so that I can just really zone in on my craft. So yeah, I went to DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts my 6th, 7th grade year. Went to performing arts school in high school. Was gone for a minute because I was running track on scholarship at Florida State. Go Noles. So and so I finally just came back to my first love and just really started focusing in on that.
Sure, and you have a look and sound like Aaliyah, but who are some of your artists that you're inspired by? Because you got the Michael Jackson, the kick back there.
I really love Jasmine Sullivan. When I got to middle school, high school-ish, I really was heavy on her, and I just feel vocally she's super dope. Performance-wise, I just feel you can't not admire Beyonce. Just the way she performs, her passion, and just her work ethic. That's something that's super admirable, and that you can really admire about that. You have the greats, you have Whitney's, you have. Then you gotta go church. There's so many. You got Kim Burrell, you got Layla. It's so many different people that kind of helped cultivate. I really listened to NDRE a lot growing up as well. So there's all of that kind of cultivate my sound. And just being from Atlanta, because Atlanta's super diverse. There's so much diversity in Atlanta. So just kind of helped create, me.
Sure. And with all the running and sports and things like that, you've obviously stayed very fit and healthy. What's your take when you hear something like Hip Hop to Health? What does that spring to mind for you? What do you think it means?
It almost reminds me of just Michelle Obama did this campaign a while ago where she was doing a lot of health. And it's just as people that a lot of hip hop people have major influence on the culture. And I feel through hip hop, if we use our platforms in the best way that we can also influence people's health. We can influence, we influence everything else. So I think that's another way to see how music can be an influence, not just mental health, but also physical health. So
Sure, absolutely. And now we're in a time of COVID. What would be a message, especially as someone who's young but also very positive and upbeat, that you think sort of needs to resonate with other young people in this time of COVID?
I think even though a lot of young people are super healthy and super feel like we're invincible, it's not necessarily about you. There's other people that you're around. People are around their parents, people are around their grandparents, and sometimes we forget and we get kind of selfish and into self, and we realize that it's not just, don't just wear a mask because you feel like you need to wear one. But, if you're going to cough and it accidentally get on somebody else, that could be somebody's grandmother, that could be somebody's auntie. So that's it's more not necessarily about us, but making sure other people are okay and other people are safe as well. So wear your mask.
Exactly. Be responsible.
Right, be responsible.
And it's okay to sort of think about others and some of the things that we do, even if we may not be able to see the effects.
Absolutely.
What's a message that a lot of young people sort of trying to come up in the business and things like that you use to stay positive, but you also want to project to those that may be trying to follow even your footsteps?
Be okay with no's. Being honest, don't necessarily look at something as a negative. Instead of a loss, look at it as a lesson. Okay, what could I have done better? Or maybe sometimes it's just that just wasn't for you. And I always feel like whatever is for you, it's gonna be for you. So it may not be that time right now. Don't look at other people's journey because everybody's journey is completely different. And just focus. I feel like the edge when you're about to quit is right when you on the cusp of just almost fell out the chair. You're on the cusp of just your breakthrough. So just push through and just be okay with no's.
Absolutely. That's so poignant. I don't know if you know, but Let Us See It said something very similar to that when she was certainly having a hard time. And I'm sure other artists have been there as well, where it almost seemed like, okay, I need to just literally walk away. Yeah. And then boom, the blessing occurred and the breakthrough happened certainly for her. So good. I think that's definitely a very positive note to end on. This has been Hip Hop to Health. I'm delighted to have Jandé with us, and I hope you get to listen to her song and check it out. Check out her music. You can find her on Instagram. And what's your handle there?
My IG is JANDELOVE1, Jandé Love 1. You can follow me on everything else at Jandé Love 1 as well. And just check out my project. Face the Facts is out everywhere. You'll enjoy it.
Sure. And I'm your host, Dr. Moshe Lewis. You can find us on musicmedicine.show, also on Instagram, and we got Facebook as well. So we look forward to seeing you and hope that you listen to the great music that we continue to bring to you. Thank you.